Okay. This we start crying. We-
Rise, please, and honor the bride. Audience might be seated. Dearly beloved, we're gathered together here in the presence of this company in order to celebrate the solemn and the sacred vows between William and Jessica as they now desire to be joined in that most lawful estate of matrimony. Marriage is one of the oldest and longest institutions that is known to mankind and is not therefore to be entered into without serious consideration of the commitment that you make to each other for the remainder of your lives. And I'll charge you both to remember that true love and faithful observance of your marriage vows are the most essential ingredients to the establishment of a long and a lasting marriage and to the foundation of an enduring and a happy home. Without these, there can be no real marriage, and the home that you'd endeavor to establish would only be in vain. So keep the solemn vows that you're about to make. Learn to love each other deeply, and if you can do that, your marriage will last and endure the test of time. I ask you both to remember these things as you now desire to be joined together in that most lawful estate of matrimony. William, do you take the woman at your side to be your wedded wife?
I do.
And do you promise that you will love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, and that forsaking all others for her alone, will you perform unto her all of the duties and give her the respect that a husband owes his wife, until by death you're separated?
I do.
Jessica, do you take the man at your side to be your husband?
I do.
And do you promise before this company that you will love him, comfort him, honor and cherish him in sickness and in health, and that forsaking all others for him alone, will you perform unto him all of the duties and give him the respect that a wife owes her husband, until by death you're separated?
I will.
Would you please turn and face each other? Repeat after me to one another the marriage vow. I, William Bradley Parrish II,
I, William Bradley Parrish II,
take thee, Jessica Elizabeth Matthews,
take thee, Jessica Elizabeth Matthews,
to be my wedded wife,
to be my wedded wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
and to love and to cherish
and to love and to cherish,
until death do us part.
until death do us part.
I, Jessica Elizabeth Matthews,
I, Jessica Elizabeth Matthews,
take thee, William Bradley Parrish II,
take thee, William Bradley Parrish II,
to be my wedded husband,
to be my wedded husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
and to love and to cherish
to love and to cherish,
until death do us part.
until death do us part.
The wedding ring is an outward and visible sign that signifies to all others the uniting of the two of you in wedlock. Rings have been used throughout the annals of time to seal great contracts and important agreements. Kings of old used their rings to seal and establish treaties and to issue edicts out among their people. But the ring is now used to signify the most tender, touching, and symbolic of all human things, that being the commitment of one man and one woman to each other for a lifetime. Would you each please take the ring you selected for your fiancé? I now ask you both to take note of the design of that ring, and you'll see that it's never ending, as your marriage should be. If you try to destroy a ring from outside pressures, a ring would simply mold itself closer together. And the only way to really destroy a ring is to cut it from the inside out and then pry it apart. And that's what it is with the marriage. The only way that your marriage can be destroyed is if you allow something to enter in to cause a problem, and you allow that problem to grow until it destroys both your marriage and your home. And the key to avoiding that is to keep the solemn vows you just made, and to learn from this day forward how to love one another. Learn to share your love, and to allow your love to grow. Learn to rely upon each other for all things, for strength, for understanding, to seek each other out in times of need and distress, to trust and believe in each other, to have faith and confidence in one another. Further, you must learn how to communicate. What I mean by that, to talk to each other about all things, from the most trivial and minute to the most important, never allowing strife or anger or malice to any time block your lines of communication. You're not to allow days, nor weeks, or even a solitary night to pass where you're not speaking to one another, or where you're involved in a series of arguments because of something that was said or done. You must always try to find a way to resolve the difficulties that will arise in your marriage. A marriage is a privilege as well as a responsibility. And though things may come that might make one or both of you want to set the entire marriage aside, if indeed that does occur, I ask you to force yourselves to seek each other out. Share your hopes and your fears. Share your dreams. Take the ring, William. Place it upon Jessica's finger. Repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Take your ring, Jessica. Place it upon his finger. Repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I do wed.
Selfishness has no place in a lasting relationship. Happiness is what each of you should seek for the other. Ask less for yourself than you're willing to give. And love can be shown by a word or a touch, or by the quiet solitude of two thoughts entwined as one. In every relationship, trust is very important. Never break that trust. And marriage is not only a commitment between lovers, it's also an agreement between two friends. Allow each other time to be an individual and respect each other's wishes as well as their dreams. By the power that is vested in me by the state of Nevada, it now becomes my duty, privilege, and indeed affords me a great deal of pleasure to pronounce that you are husband and wife. William, you may now kiss your bride. Congratulations. I'll be right back with your paperwork. Congratulations. This is your certificate. It is the original copy. The holder protects your certificate. The name